Hello, welcome back to the channel. We are working on this headstock inlay some more. I have already got the bulk of it cut out into the headstock. It was a really difficult process to try to film, and it just didn't come out all that good. It was hard to see anything because I was in the way, because I had to see what I was doing. So we're picking up here. I am using this block to just gently tap the pieces in, so that way I'm not using a hammer directly on the shell, and it makes it a little bit easier to slowly work it in. Just checking for any high spots along the edges to see where I need to tap it in a little bit further. I wanted to thank everyone who commented on the last inlay video. I got a lot of good tips, and a couple of them are things that I hadn't thought of before. Some of them I had thought of, but was just going to run with what I had. But for future inlays, I will definitely take up some of your guys' tips and see how they work out. With these letters being so small, they went in nice and easy. I really didn't have any issue with them, thankfully. Here's where we're at. These are just press fit in. There is no glue in here yet. We're going to move on to that here in a second. First things first, we're going to take rosewood dust to match the color of the rosewood headstock veneer and just work it into all of the little gaps. No matter how perfectly you cut it, you're going to have little gaps around the piece. So this helps fill it, and when we go back with the glue, the color will be a very close match. Something else I did to really help myself with this process, on the bird, all of the sharp angles in between all the feathers, before inlaying it, I actually cut and glued pieces of rosewood in between all of there, so I had one clean line to actually route into the face of the headstock, and that made it a lot easier, and I got a much tighter line. I'm going to start with my glue on this bird, strictly around the edges. Sometimes the glue flooding in can cause the dust to kind of move to the middle, and so I just like to do this slowly so that way I don't have any dust particles covering up that shell. And then once the edges are all good and I'm happy with it, I'm going to fill in the middle as well. Here we are. Obviously, we still have some sanding to do once this glue is cured, but I'm going to leave this here for now. Next time, we'll be drilling tuner holes, fretboard inlays. I need to fret the guitar as well and get it ready to glue to the body. So expect to see that coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.